We are live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Guardians of Haven Trouble, right here in Farside City. Thank you for joining us for your weekly dose of superhero shenanigans. My name is Alex, and I will be your humble game master this evening. Tonight, we are playing Mutants and Masterminds by our friends at Green Ronin Publishing. M&M is a superhero game that uses its simple D20 mechanics to generate thrilling action and high-stakes drama. One of my favorite things about this game is the hero point. Hero points are a currency the players have which allows them to influence the story in exciting ways, from rerolling failures into successes, to editing the scene, to using their powers in new and creative ways. These points are earned by good role-playing, jokes I think are funny, jokes I think aren't funny, and suffering the consequences of your character's complications. They're also a tool you have to access as an audience member. If you follow, subscribe, or donate bits during the stream, you are given a hero point to give to the hero of your choice. I also want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Norse Foundry, the best place in the world to buy metal dice. You can use our code USP Norse to get 10% off your order and free shipping from our friends over there. And you have good rolls guaranteed. Good rolls, not guaranteed. We have gathered some chalky heroes today. Say 3, 2, 1, break, heroes.
3,
2,
2,
1,
1,
break,
heroes.
I want to give everyone a chance to tell us a little bit about themselves, the character they will be playing, and have them answer my question of the day, which is, what is your favorite billiard ball? And I will start today with Deuce.
Howdy, everybody. I'm the Deuce. I am the Fast Eddie Felson to Kevin's Minnesota Fats of the Untold Stories Project. Playing our little itty bitty buddy, Girla, just not a traitor whatsoever, just a little bit of fluff and love, and wants to see all good things happen. And to answer the question of the day, obviously the Deuce's favorite billiard ball is the number 2, because it's both his favorite color, blue, has the number 2, and it's just right there where you want it to be. Not up front, but not in the back, doing everything you're supposed to be. That's a complicated answer for a ball, but I'm rolling with it. So let's see what my better half would say about that and pass it up to Kevin.
Hey everybody, I am Kevin. I'm playing Chimera, the shape-shifting preserver artifact, who probably isn't a traitor either, but we don't know until the final episode who's going to be that guy. For the question of the day, my favorite pool ball is probably the cue ball, because that's the one I sink most often. That's why I switched to drinking heavily, because that would explain my poor skills at pool. Yeah, it's the booze. I swear. That's why it's like a pool. Yeah, sure.
Obviously.
And I'm gonna kick it over to Calvin.
Okay, hey everyone, I'm Calvin, and tonight I am playing Alara, the psychic superhero from the dark side of the moon. And favorite billiard ball? I'm just looking at a picture of them now. I'm gonna say 13, because I like the striped ones. And 13's got that cool orange, and I guess orange is pretty cool because it's the official Win with Dice channel color. So, yeah, 13, why not? And with that incredible answer, I'm gonna, I guess, pass it to my twin.
Hey guys, I'm Kat. I am playing Ursa, who I guess I'll continue the trend is probably not a traitor, but I guess we never know. As for my favorite billiard ball, I'm gonna say Ursa, because as of today, Ursa will be a billiard ball. So apparently. So yeah. And then who's below me? Jonesy.
Hi, everybody. I am Jonesy, and tonight we're playing Flynn, our fabulous flamboyant captain of this crew of ne'er-do-wells. And he is most notably not a traitor, though he may steal hearts and break hearts, but he is not a traitor. So, and with that, my favorite billiard bar would be the 8-ball, because it's black as my soul. So
Does it have a soul?
Mortis wants to know.
And with that, I'll kick it over to Andy.
Hey everyone, I'm Andy. I'm here for our superhero shenanigans. Tonight I am playing Aelin, our Arcanthian femme fatale. I am absolutely certain that Aelin is not a traitor, because you play a traitor one time and everybody expects you to be the traitor for then after.
Phoenix.
Just saying.
What about the other two of you?
Yeah, there's like we have a 1 in 3 chance that you're the traitor. I'm like,
well, I'm not going to speak for the other two. I only speak for the one.
That'd be wild.
To answer our question of the day, my favorite billiard ball is number 7. It's the last of the solids that is not the 8 ball. It's the only one that it's the last of the ones. I cannot talk this evening. We're just gonna go with that. It's the last of the solids that's not the 8 ball, and you can only, you get to call solids or stripes and go after the 8 ball last. So, Alex, back to you before I mutter utter nonsense.
Sounds like something a trader would say.
Oh my god.
That's the game we're playing tonight instead of pool. Actually, we're gonna play Are You a Werewolf? Everybody shuffle your cards.
Oh no.
But yeah, I'm Alex. I'll play everybody who's not them. And my favorite billiard ball is, I don't know. I really like the 3 ball because red's my favorite color, and it's in the middle in the back right now on the screen that I'm looking at. Who knows what kind of questions I'll come up with every week? This was one of the better ones, I think. All right, so I think without further ado, we are good to go ahead and get started. So last time on Guardians of Haven, our heroes met the final member of their team, Astaria, who appeared from a toaster, specifically Toasty, who popped by as well as Astaria to let Ursa know that he was going to be a sponsor for Ursa. Ursa alone, not the team. And gave a cryptic warning in the form of Earth pop culture that seems to have gone over Ursa's head, leaving a logo for the movie Highlander and the cryptic idea of there can be only one. So who knows? That could be good, that could be bad. However, the arrival of the unwanted sister seems to have rekindled some friendship between Ursa and Alara at the very least. Our heroes we also learned from our heroes that they do not enjoy a 6 a.m. wake-up call. Moriarty tried to train them, tried to tell them about the hint that was dropped off in the form of a small wooden triangle. And Alara got to visit everybody's psychic doorways, which is a really cool scene. To that end, everybody is going to start with the hero points they had at the end of last session, but I have reset the luck points for people who have luck points. This simple wooden triangle, which Alex could not think of the 3D shape for triangle that isn't pyramid, was a pool rack. Our heroes talked to Captain Flynn, who pointed out that this was an Earth game. And our heroes looked up some vids, they did some reviewing on what pool is, and then they took a trip to Deb's to practice pool, thinking that whatever this game was, they were going to be getting involved in facing off against Mamba Kiger and the Twisted Sisters. They practiced their pool. They had some lovely conversations at Deb's dive bar, and there was a lovely romantic moment between Agris and Alara. And that is surely not going to be Sophie 2.0. Surely. Except this time, Calvin's Sophie, and I'm the innocent party. And after that, our heroes headed off, made their way to Dome number 2, where they found themselves on a Dave bar, which appears to be some kind of misunderstanding on Toon's part of the word dive bar. A bar full of enormous overdrives. They were ushered in by Davy the action figure, who's about their size on this pool table, and they find themselves on a massive green felt field looking at 15 marvelous spheres and 7 angry Twisted Sisters across the board. And that's where we're going to join our heroes tonight. Toon appears in the center of the field, her voice amplified as a microphone to all of the overdrives in attendance, and says, "Welcome to Pool Hall Mania, a game in which 2 of our teams will enter these billiard balls in an attempt to be the last ball on the table. All of the other balls must be knocked into pockets, and whatever ball is remaining is going to be the ball that wins. The team who wins gets to move on to the next game. The team that loses will have the current participants eliminated. And just so our contestants don't feel left out, there will be some participation from the Daves in attendance, and you see a couple of the Daves have pool cues and seem hell bent on playing a regular game of pool while you are running around on the surface. Tune dissipates, and there is a blaring of a klaxon, and I want everybody to roll for initiative.
I just saw all the Daves around the table. I don't like that.
You don't like that.
Too many.
All the speedsters.
Oh man, those dots are very small on Dave. I'll just try to remember which ones have the pool cues. Or you know what? I bet you I can get through the power of Roll20. I can make a pool cue for them. Game, I Roll20. I wanted to draw a line. What the hell is that?
Paddle.
Finish rolling your initiative, Alex.
I did. I'm done.
They all get to go on one roll.
That's probably not
It's
fair.
good. Oh,
Well, I mean, even if they don't all go on one roll, 84, let's say they go on 84, 83, 82, 81.
Yeah, right.
They all go before us
Well,
no matter what.
I'll divide them into a blue team and a red team. I'll roll a red initiative and a blue initiative. The 84 is the overdrives, not the sisters.
Oh,
Seems a bit low for overdrive.
let's see.
you'll
He's
give
using a
Deuce
slightly
an aneurysm. Stop.
a depowered version of his,
Deep breath, Deuce. Into
Do
the
that.
nose, out through the mouth.
You live through hell to find heaven. I'm just want to get there.
Oh. Well, hi, David Jones Show. Hope you're having a good night. And Logicor, good to see you. Well, I hope it will make sense eventually. Actually, I do have a recap post if you're interested in that on our website. Let me grab the link for that, and then I will start batting these guys around. Actually, the Daves are going to hold until the balls are full. All right.
No bats, only
Let
cues.
me. No bats, only cues.
Mm-hmm.
The Blue Sisters are going to fly. How fast do they fly? 1 mile per round, so we can get where we're going. And they are going to start claiming stripe balls. And we'll go over to Captain Flynn.
Here's, wow. So apparently that's a thing. I guess our plan is to go grab the solids. Is that right, team?
Think so.
Yep.
Since that's our only option at this point.
How fast is my jetpack?
Holy cow. I'm on fire tonight.
Yeah, I can totally get there within a round. So Flynn will zip on over. Roll 20. What's going on?
Do we have to use the cue ball to get the balls into the holes?
Tune didn't say so.
Okay.
I'm going to try to cheat, Alex. Because
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
Flynn.
No.
Because I'm Flynn. So I want to use my jetpack to zip over here to the tin ball. And with my acrobatics, I basically want to do a flying kick into it to aim it at the corner pocket.
Awesome. Yeah, go ahead and give me, we'll call it a slam attack since you want to use the momentum of your jetpack to generate the thrust.
Okay. This should work.
Good news is 13 does hit a billiard ball.
Cool.
What's the rank on your jetpack?
A 6.
A 6, okay.
And I was hoping with my acrobatics and stuff, I can kind of help nudge it in the right, make sure I'm getting in the right direction and all that stuff. So
Oh, man. Sorry, I meant to have this pulled up. I need the knockback rules. I think they're in the Game Master's Guide.
uh-oh. Option to roll
Rather
and
than-
activate it.
Yep, there they are. I already had it pulled up in the Game Master's Guide. I just opened the wrong PDF. All right. So the knockback is equal to your damage, which is 6, minus the toughness of the object you're bumping into, which is 10, minus modifiers. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check, and I will give you some additional ranks to add some, based on your degrees of success, to see if you can add some additional oomph to your punch.
Oh, really? Seriously? No.
There are some other powers that factor into that, Alex. When I generated my character in Hero Lab, I had knockback activated, so it's got the modifier calculated.
Nice.
I'd like to spend a luck point to reroll that because I rolled a 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can do better than that. Okay, that's 23.
23. So I will bump that up another 3 degrees of success. So you will knock that back. Two ranks of distance, which is 120 feet. Uh-oh. Which will knock number 10 right in the hole. Ah. What happens, Flynn, is you knock 10 in the hole?
So yeah, I see them jump into the balls, the stripes, and I launch myself with my jetpack and kind of do that somersault midair, and kind of come slamming down feet first, kicking and pushing the like corner pocket, kick it and as hard as I can with the momentum, and yeah, it sails straight over. I'm guessing that there's some noise coming from the moving ball outside.
Yeah, there's a scream of dislike, and then when the ball goes into the corner pocket, there's a garbage disposal noise.
Lord.
That's not good.
Astaria looks at Ursa as if she has a psychic moment with her. It's going to fly over here and it's going to try to throw the cue ball into these three guys over here and knock them in the hole. Yeah, that'll hit one of them. Because that's how multi-attack works. That will hit another one. That will miss the last one. So two of them get hit. They've got to make a strength check versus remove object rank. Oh no. So one goes down the hole. Another one goes down the hole. And now I've got to make a move object check to make sure she doesn't knock the cue ball in the hole. Because you'll lose if it goes in the hole.
That's not how pool works, though.
You lose your turn, at least, I think, when the cue ball goes in the hole, right? Isn't that what scratch is?
Oh, yes.
Yes, but the game is not over. The cue ball is always returned to the table.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
if you
good
sink
deal.
the 8-ball before you,
Yeah, I think
Yes.
taking the 8-ball
Then-
early ends the game and you lose.
Yes.
This is where we find out how big of a nerd we all are and how many bar games we don't.
Say we're all not pool sharks, and
We're all getting hustled here. Asaria will look over to Ursa after pulling this off and smile at her with an uneven smile. Ursa, over to you.
Ursa is like, bitch, don't look at me. Okay. Ursa will sort of just like side eye her and then head over here. And she's going to look at this number 6 ball. Because we're solids, right? That's what we said.
Well, they've already
And
claimed stripes, so yeah, we're kind of.
forced. And she's going to look over at Flynn and say, corner pocket? And then she's going to use her telekinesis to put the ball in the corner pocket, but she'll roll it across the table. Not like lift it up and go over there.
Awesome.
You want me to roll?
No, you don't have to roll. You're able to do that with your. Just takes an action.
Cool.
Oh, I deleted a Dave. Whoops.
It's okay. We don't need that many.
one down,
Anything else, Ursa?
20 to go.
No. She will give another look at what's her face? Staria.
One big thumbs up and the best smile she can attempt with her. It looks alien on her face.
Ew.
She's doing her best. Alara.
Alara is gonna not be right in front of the hole, if she can be. Probably isn't going to be super helpful in moving anything around. But I am going to spend a hero point for a power stunt.
Scandalous.
Because I'm going to power stunt some mind control. Because if I can't help move the things, then I can at least move the other team moving the things. But I do have mind control at a rank 12 cumulative affliction, and just going to aim at the sister that's towards I guess on the 13 there.
On the ball you like.
Yeah.
And that's a rank 22 for your mind control? Or DC 22, not rank 22. Oof.
Yep.
Amazingly powerful.
That would be awesome. But no, it is rank 22.
Speedster level mind control right there.
Xavier, who?
She gets a 23. She is not affected by your mind control. Alara.
Rude.
My word.
Rude.
Really wanted that mind control. If I would I have to spend the hero point to get into power stunt again if I is this worth 2 hero points? No, it's not. I was
Generally, hero points are for like one use of a power, but I'm happy to extend it to the scene since you spent a whole hero point for it. Nothing happened.
yeah, but then
Back in second edition, that's how we did it.
Look, Kevin, I've got addition lag from the future. Okay, don't mess with me.
Temporal paradox ensues.
Mhm.
I don't know if this one single goon is worth 2 hero points as much as I want to have a decent first turn. No, I think I'm just gonna take the L on this one. But Alara is gonna just scoot upwards a bit away from the hole and is trying to figure out a way that she can help.
Sister here is going to try to do some math real quick. What do I need to do to make this happen? How much distance do I need knockback for to make this happen?
A lot of knockback.
I don't know if she can generate 300 feet of knockback, but we're going to do our best.
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for her.
It was a yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
she'll step around here.
These should be easier to knock back because they are, round spheres that are designed to roll on stuff. So
Yeah, it'd be more of a push drag, really.
just saying.
Well, she will pull out a device. She will giggle to herself and put it up against the cue ball. And there is a noise as this punt gun shoots into the cue ball and is going to do its best to cause some knockback. Yeah. It hits. It's ranked 10. For some reason, her bonus to hit didn't add in. She has a +8 to hit, so she does hit. So I rolled d20 +10 for her strength or the damage rank. 15, and I'll roll the toughness of the gun and watch it not go anywhere. Well, she puts this thing up, it goes boom, and instead of launching the cue ball across the battlefield, it launches her backwards into the hole.
Newtonian physics work here. Yay!
And the cue ball looks on with cold dispassion. And that's all the red ones. The red ones are all gone. Aelin.
Aelin kind of blinks across the field at the Kiger sister getting knocked into the hole, goes, stole my thunder. And she will look over at Chimera and say, we think perhaps you should take the cue ball. Gives him a wink, pulls out her gun and aims at whatever ball is in the front. Is that the 13? Red stripe?
Yes.
All right. I will. She will pull out her gun, get down on one knee, and take a shot and yell, break!
My thunder.
This is
Also,
my
Devious has given a hero point to Calvin / Alara. So
let's see what we've got with sniper shot. Go. 22 to hit. Should hit.
that will hit.
All right, so it's rank 12. Do you want me to roll a 12 and a d20 for the damage, or do we just want to do the 27?
Go ahead and roll a d20 plus 12 for the rank, and I'll oppose it with the toughness of the thing.
I don't like that. I'll spend a hero point because I can do that. And I can do better. Rolled a 3.
Oh yeah, we could definitely do better than that. I thought that was without the 12.
Nope. All right, that's 27.
27 is 3 degrees of success, which will be 250 feet of movement.
Except what this is because this is the lead ball, it's going to crack into all of the remaining balls.
Welcome
Oh
to
dear.
physics.
Okay.
Lord.
Welcome to
Alex.
physics.
Oh no, I didn't think this through.
All right.
I can't even blame Steve for all the math in my Batman game now. This is my fault.
So the way I'm angled, the majority of the force will go into ball 2, which will basically cause ball 2 to go into ball 12, ball 12 to go into 7. However, they're close enough that ball 10 will get hit. Ball 10 should go.
Yeah, they're all gonna scatter.
Yeah, they're all going to scatter with varying levels of decreased motion from each one because transfer of energy as ball hits ball. And now I'm
Yeah.
not doing math, Cat. I'm doing physics.
What I'm going to do,
Arguably worse.
I am positive this is not correct, but to make life easy for me, the ball that takes the initial hit is going to take the most movement ranks. And then it's going to go down a rank and down a rank for the other balls it crashes into. Does that
Okay.
sound fair? If we
I'm
go
not saying-
250 feet with the one
Let's-
ball,
I'm not saying a
120 feet
word.
with the next one, and 60 with the next ball.
Sounds
Okay.
comic booky enough.
Yep.
So if you want your
Okay.
physics side of it, it works in reverse because the first one will get the most momentum, but that's going to be transferred from the lead ball to the second ball because it's going to stop.
Yep.
So it's going to move a little bit, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and the last one's going to go the furthest because it will have nothing stopping it when it goes.
Correct.
You shut up with your real science over there.
I'm happy to do it that way too. Reverse pyramid is just as easy as other pyramid, and we've established I don't know what a pyramid.
You live your best life.
Fuck. Okay, so Andy, draw me on the map where the.
Okay.
Yay,
drawing freehand.
vectors.
So
What's your vector, Victor?
should go basically that way, but there's a little bit of a hit there because of where it hits. This should go into that. That should go into that. And there's always probably a little bit of transfer here, here, and here. A little bit of transfer
Yeah.
here. Little bit.
I mean, they'll all break apart. So.
Yep, that's the point of break.
Okay. So I'll start at the back of the pyramid. We've got 3 ranks of movement to adjudicate. So the most movement back here will be 250 feet. Oh god, fire.
Fireball.
Andy, roll a D2 or D3. Roll a D3.
I got a 2.
All right. So that's going to go back this way.
Nice.
Don't mind me. Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
You can fake as much as you need to, Alex. Just, yeah.
Yep.
But, yeah. I was like, brave man. When I saw the board, I'm like, brave man. You have to do like, yeah. I'm like, good on you.
This is where we tell the audience that Alex goes to karaoke bars, not pool bars.
It's true.
I mean, this is where I would have gone with the pinball machine, just because it's less.
It's static.
Mm,
Mostly.
Only
Oh
one
no,
piece,
that's a
the obstacles are static.
only one piece moves.
Yes.
everybody's concussed.
And for those playing our home game, feel free to play fast and loose with the rules. Don't adhere to any particular physics, nothing like. Just have fun with it. Hand wave what you need.
And it's moon physics, so God knows how it works.
Oh
That's
Lord,
true.
the moon doesn't work like that. Shameless T-shirt plug. There it was.
Just sit back with your Mapletini and enjoy.
Oh, God.
Whole side of the moon.
Maple jam on toast.
Ooh.
That'd be pretty good.
Kind of just want cereal, like some Apple Jacks would be great.
Maple Jacks. Andy, please roll a D4 for me this time.
A 4. Did they get rid of hitting up to use your last roll?
You could do that.
You could. I can't anymore, apparently.
For the record, Cat, we want to sink the striped balls, not the solid balls.
Why did nobody say that to me?
Because it was
Because-
funnier.
Because in the heat of the moment, I would not have had time and character to say that to you.
It's true.
I would have yelled it now that afterwards, no, the striped balls is what we want to sink.
Honestly, that works in character too. So
No, which it was
Dumb game.
perfectly valid in character, which is why, yeah.
Can you guys
Technically,
tell that I've never played pool before?
technically, we're just giving you a couple extra trader points there. You've raised in suspicion.
Oh,
no.
boy.
Oh no.
All right, we got to have a poll after each episode as to how many trader points our characters have gained at the end of the episode from the audience.
Hang on a
You
minute.
you started with telegraph.
Why are
trade.
the Moon Twins nervous about that? I'm so confused.
It's like,
The question is always who has the second most points. The first is still Alara.
Okay, there you go. That's fair.
It's our special homebrewed edition of M&M with a sus stat.
Oh no, there's not enough options on polls. I can only do 5 options.
Well,
We don't need
yeah,
that.
you only need 5.
We only
you only need 5, and they all need to be Alara.
I wanted 2 for Alara.
Well, as Deuce discovered, we can spend points for extra votes, so
Sure.
it's all good.
and technically we don't need to vote for Laura because it's everyone. Who's the second most traitorous person on the team? Because we know the first most person.
Yeah, the one,
That's true.
the one who already did it.
Yeah, the one that already
Poll
did
is live. Somebody keep track of who wins, and I'll give you a trigger point for tonight.
Trader point.
it.
All right, Aylin, anything else or
Let's see. Quick draw the gun, fire the gun. I guess she will move away from the hole and plant herself there.
wonderful? Chimera.
Okay. Did I get to observe when the Twisted Sisters entered their pool ball? Was there like a hatch? Did they just phase through it?
There's a hatch.
Okay. So I already done my measurements. I got enough speed on the flight harness to get to the cue ball. And I guess make sure there's a hatch there.
So there is a hatch that is locked there. Daedalus is inside there.
Mistress Aylin, the cue ball appears to be occupied at this time.
Occupied.
And
And
will
I don't.
bulk up.
Did you say fighting?
you bulk up.
Yes, because I feel as though it's time.
Chuck a Daedalus.
Indeed. Chuck a Daedalus. I don't have a good angle on any stripes going cuckoo for co. I will try to shove the old cue ball down at this stripe. I know it's kind of an odd angle. Hopefully
Number
Chimera is better
11.
at pull than I am. This one right here. Is that number 11?
Yep.
Oh no, that is number
Or
13, I think.
Number 13. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's number 13.
All right.
You're gonna skip shot over the 5 ball, 6 ball.
Yeah. And try and hit number 13 with enough angle to put it in this here corner pocket right there.
I believe in you.
Hopefully Chimera is better at pull than I am. So what do you
Daedalus
want, like
looks very dizzy.
an attack roll?
Give me
or-
give me a throw attack check.
Throw, here it comes. Oh Lord, Chimera is just as bad at pool as I am. Wait, okay. Granted,
Did-
I rolled a 2, but I should
Did
have
you
a modifier on that, right?
You should at least have your dexterity.
Yeah. Like what? What's the...
Di- On your character sheet, did you enter anything into the combat skill?
Nope.
Yeah, according to
did.
this, I have.
Now you should have
I
a
should have
+6 to it.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
that-
forgot to add throw onto your attack check.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Back in my day, we just had paper and
Oh my
pencil. I don't
God.
understand these newfangled roll 20 sheets and all that. So
We had to play D&D uphill both ways
that's
and
right.
color our own numbers in on the
That's right.
dice.
We had to color the dash back then. With
My
a crayon.
elf was a class. Oh,
Oh, okay. So I'm trying. I mean, I really feel like it's really, I mean, not necessarily true to Chimera, but definitely true to me that I rolled that shitty in my first, thing. So we're gonna let the chips fall where they may and see where that 8 sends the cue ball.
Need at least a 10 to hit an stationary object.
Are you
So.
shitting me? Missed by 2. I'm going to live with
You
it.
got
I don't
hero
care.
points. Okay.
I just told
Okay, I
people
don't-
scratch.
It's a little early. Well, that would also be very true to me. Not Chimera necessarily, but that would definitely be me.
Roll your-
Definitely.
Roll your bend bars, lift gates.
Oh wow. Kids today.
So
Oh,
the
Not to pull a gauntlet.
the-
Gotta put
the ball will land just shy of the ball.
my calculations appear
Which-
to have been inaccurate.
Get him a new abacus.
Obviously, Daedalus put on some weight.
Wow. Wow.
We're just setting up Dave to sink.
Yes, of course. It was a setup shot. That was my intention. Ooh,
Yeah.
Now Chimera's a liar. Better give me more votes. in the-
Daedalus's
in the traitor
Daedalus's
pool.
muffled scream is the best part of the combat. Oh no, the Daves are out of. Don't worry about which Dave has a pool queue. They'll pass the pool queue amongst themselves if they need to. They're a Dave
That's super
5 mine.
speed, so you don't. Yeah,
They're
all good.
day 5 men. No.
There's far many too many Daves here for comfort. It's also far too many Daedaluses here for comfort.
Well, the limit is 1.
Wow.
for there to be
That's a tie for the trader pool. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, rude. I didn't even
Dave
vote.
mind. If you'd have voted, Giro would have won.
Sounds like something a trader would have done.
Trader points. 1 for Cat, 1 for Deuce. I'll tally those up when I'm plotting.
Do they just have pictures of Terra on them?
Oh,
Titans cut. All right.
And
So,
just
how
rewatch
good
the
is
today.
Dave's
Oh.
going to make an expertise pool check?
That's right. Dave did have a thing for pool, didn't he?
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Which version of Dave?
I don't.
Citizen
Holy
Dave?
shit. That's definitely not Kevin.
Wow.
Citizen.
Citizen.
Oh no.
So he's going to roll his speed +5 for the crit.
Oh no.
Did you say speed +5?
I sure
No.
did.
Yeah, Deuce. How about them apples?
Oh.
I don't know. It tastes pretty sweet to me.
Seriously?
And he still got a 26.
Natural 20 to hit. Natural 1 damage.
Well,
The ball goes 1 speed distance, which is 30 feet.
Which means it hits
Bonk.
the other ball.
Oh no, he scratched the felt. This isn't good.
Good job, Dave. All right, time for some sister revenge. Nobody's in a ball yet. So they will just try to knock your guys' balls into the hole.
No.
This one's going to shoot the punt gun. Yeah, that will hit. So roll a d20 plus 10 for the gun. Roll a d20 plus 10 for the toughness. The ball doesn't go anywhere. And that time it's inside, it's 1 rank, so it'll go 30 feet this way. Ah! I think playing inside the balls was a bad idea. I don't think they're ready for this.
Yes.
This one can try. That's a pretty long distance, but we'll see how we do it.
I mean, the rules were kind of implied that we were supposed to be in walls, but no one said it wasn't actually enforced. So,
It was a
It's true.
bylaw.
so,
Ain't no rule says a dog can't play basketball.
so Flynn is taking it very much as a suggestion and or guideline.
Bonk. Bonk. I think they're pointing the guns the wrong way. Everybody is launching the direction they're not trying to go.
Yep, sounds like pool to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That'll
shit.
hit.
Carry
That
on
will-
without a shrink.
All right, 27, sister. Here we go. We got this. I can't roll high forever. All right, 2 degrees. That's what's up. I'll knock this one. Two degrees is 60 feet. It'll bump into this one. Probably bounce. Oh, Andy, we roll a D3 for me.
1.
I will knock that into the hole.
can I
Ooh.
interpose? I used to be able to use
Yes.
my telekinetic constructs to interpose and throw up a wall.
Give it a shot.
Okay.
If
Do you
it
want me to
done
just
for-
roll?
Yeah, roll a
I have a constructs roll.
Yeah, give me a constructs roll.
We've gone from pool to billiards.
Did that roll? No.
Nope.
Why aren't you rolling? Why aren't you rolling? Hold on, let me try to refresh it.
Speaking of Air Bud, I don't know if anybody watched Last Week Tonight this week, but that was hilarious.
Mm.
It was the second episode about Air Bud because apparently they're making a 15th Air Bud movie.
Jesus.
Oh. Okay, it's not rolling for some reason. That button. So the rank is 8. What is the D20 for that then?
D20
It's just a D20.
Yeah.
plus 8.
Yep, you roll a d20 plus
Oh.
8.
Oh shit. Okay. What's that? 14?
Yeah, why isn't that rolling? Oh.
Yeah.
14 is higher than the attack roll that he made, or she made, so. I'll say your wall blocks this.
Wall blocks the ball. The Mama Kiger sister goes into herself and bounces her backwards.
Right.
Ursa yells,
Ah.
I understand now, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
No, you're supposed to knock the solids into the holes.
I needed to even the odds. I did it on purpose.
Well, that was awful nice of you. Flynn, over to you.
Flynn is going to continue to cheat because that jetpack maneuver worked really well last time. Gonna fly this way, and then so he gets a little and come straight up and strike the 15. So I can knock the 15 in the corner pocket.
Flynn over here doing Street Fighter moves.
Mhm.
17 to hit.
17 will hit.
And did you know the acrobatics check for me?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check, and I'll oppose that with the toughness of the ball.
Also 17.
So
Also
many
17.
17s.
Mm.
That's a lot.
Just 17.
You are the attacker, so that will make it go 1
You are the
movement
attacker.
rank, which will knock it in the hole.
Now the part of Flynn will be cosplaying as Centuria.
Amazing.
It wasn't
Let's-
one with the Kiger sister in it, but still, I mean, I'm just trying to get them.
Yeah.
Once we get all the stripes sunk, then we can sink the 8-ball and win.
So we can sink that solid at the end. I'm just not gonna touch it. Just not gonna touch it.
Astaria is going to fly over here. She's going to attempt to pick up this ball and drop it in the corner pocket.
You go down the hole.
That will hit. But the ball does not move. She raises her hand, tries to channel it forward, but the sister inside has some kind of device that seems to be nullifying her telekinetic ability.
Which ball did she try to move?
13 over here. The orange striped one.
Oh, down here. Okay, I see.
And she'll say, Sister, I can't move this one. I think I need your help.
Ugh.
I don't think Deuce had a turn last turn. I'm sorry, Deuce.
Oh, it's all right.
Are you not on
What
the-
did you get for your
It
initiative?
was not on the
21, I think.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, so you would be going. You'd be going now anyway. Okay.
Yeah. How are you not on the initiative tracker? That's what bizarre.
21.
He's just a little dude, that's why.
It's a traitor.
That's why we get those points.
What would you like to do, Deuce?
Where is Mama Kiger hanging out at? Mentioned on the north rail.
Mama Kiger's not here, just the sisters.
Oh, I thought she came with him.
No, she deployed enough sisters that she didn't have to be here, just in case things went south. Because they're only eliminating the players who are participating, not the whole team.
What she gets for sending minions to do her job.
I will just move twice. I got little feet.
Do you want to do something else after you move twice since you lost a turn?
No, he's running towards the ball. This was a terrible idea, so I'm happy prolonging this danger thing.
Oh god.
His little feet are just kicking and slapping on the felt. Over to you, Ursa.
Ursa will sort of groan and step a little bit further. Or fly a little bit further. And I suppose she will try to put that ball into the hole.
The one Astari asked for help with?
Yes. Do you want to telekinetic blast?
Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit. Although I think your telekinetic blast might.
What the fuck?
Oh no, it has it to hit.
no.
Okay.
Okay, I did do it. 16.
16 will hit. Go ahead and roll a d20 plus 12.
D20 plus 12. Oh lord. 19.
19's not going to cut it. You want a hero point?
No.
Okay.
I want to
You don't have
spend
to
a
have a hero
luck
point.
point.
Ha!
Fair.
D20. Okay, but that's an 18 plus 12, which is a 30.
That will move it a degree. Which one rank is 60 feet. Just on the lip of the hole.
That
I'm gonna spend a hero point to try to push it in.
Just
Do you want to
tap
keep
it
your
in.
hero point and get a hero point?
Yes.
Okay. Have your hero point back. I think you can take it off the table. And I'll give you an extra. I'll just delete
How
it
do I
and give you
take it
another one.
off? Yeah.
Phrasing.
So you'll get your one hero point back and one extra hero point. And Astaria will nudge it in, and she will look at you and say, "Excellent work, sister."
Here's a hero point to cover your scar.
Ursa just doesn't respond.
She looks like she wants a hug.
Do not touch me.
We're not there yet.
I'll never be there.
I'm gonna do my best. Laura, anything else, Ursa?
Nope.
All right. Laura, over to you.
Well, wonderful to see those two getting along.
Is that what's happening?
Laura knows
That's-
sarcasm.
No, that's just how Laura thinks that her sister gets along with her for how much stuff she puts up with.
Yeah, that's the same way Ursa treats me. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not.
She doesn't treat you nearly that well.
Alright. I'm looking at the sister in ball number 9 over here.
9?
And since the mind control didn't work, we're going to go with the tested and true illusions. And I'm going to... Well, I mean, I guess it depends on if it works, but I will try to create an illusion that makes the particular sister feel like the table is tilting and she needs to roll away from the middle to not fall into some sort of larger hole and get her to roll herself into the pocket. with an
Mon-
illusion rank of 12.
Monkey ball physics, go.
Yeah.
Monkey ball. There's a deep cut. That's an old one. She does not succeed on her will save, so she will take an appropriate action to avoid going into the tilted table. But that will be on her turn. What does it look like when you do an illusion? Is it visible to anybody other than the person suffering from it?
I believe it's an area effect. Let me double check. It is selective. But she was focusing on that one person. So I guess it's selective in that when she creates an illusion area, she can choose who actually sees the illusion.
Mm-hmm.
It does have feedback, but she's not making a construct within the illusion. So I'm gonna say that since she is focusing on the one person, it's just going to be related to this one sister, so she has selective on it.
Excellent. All right. Anything else, Aura?
I'm gonna stay standing where I am, just in case something terrible happens to Girla.
Just in case.
Going to be close enough to watch it.
Might decide to help. Maybe.
I see measuring going on, and I am immeasurably nervous.
You should be.
Aelin.
Gotta be able to move. Can only get to there.
I thought Aelin had rocket boots or something like that.
Nope, I just have Swift.
Oh, okay.
Her boots are functional, not
Her boots are made for walking.
boots are made for walking. That's right. Let me double check. Actually, let me double check that on my character sheet. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, I don't think I ever gave her light or anything. So, nope. She just moves quicker than the average person. I will move to there. She will angle her shot to catch the edge of the 12 on the left side. So over there to basically send it off in yonder direction. So it's basically trying to send it up and to the right.
Okay. Trying to shoot it this way.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a shot.
25 to hit.
Man, that sniper rifle's real good. That will hit. Go ahead and give me a d20 plus 12.
30.
Oh, dear. That is four degrees of success. You have launched the ball 500 feet, which is significantly less than you needed to knock it into the... grind noise.
Chambers around. Ejects the shell.
I like these Earth games.
Games are easy.
Chimera.
Okay, so flight harness will get me here. And then instead of throwing, since I'm not very good at that, I would like to try using my strength and shoving is it the 3 into the
Yeah,
14
the
to
3.
knock that into the hole?
You can do
So
that.
mayest I use the melee instead of the...
Yeah, definitely.
That's more like it.
That's a good punch. Roll d20 plus 12.
Plus 12 is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is 1 degree of success, so this will bump into here, and then this one will go 1 rank, which is 60 feet, which is more than enough to put it in the hole. Any flare you'd like to put on that, Chimera?
Chimera's not really a flare kind of character, so he will probably just give a brief nod to Aelin from across the table / arena.
She
Awesome.
will not. She will nod and go, most efficient.
All right. The overdrives, who are still playing pool. Imagine playing pool and watching the balls running around and knocking each other around on purpose. All right. This time he's not going to scratch. He's going to knock number 1 into this corner pocket. He hits.
Sure, Jan.
Well, at least it's not a 1.
You were like 4 times higher. It's great.
Yeah. It's a 400% increase. And he does beat it by 3 degrees, so he'll knock the ball into there. Because he's got the pool cue and he knocked a ball in the hole, he gets to go again.
No.
Big move over Dave.
He's going to try to sink number 5 into the corner, into that pocket up there, and possibly hit Astaria on the way.
It'd be really difficult to do with where the cue ball is.
Oh,
I mean, it's just a jump to the left. But he does hit Astaria with it.
rude.
So she needs to make a DC 35 toughness check.
Here's Astaria. Well, which we're all heartbroken about. But it does mean that she acted like as a speed bump and therefore will change the direction of the ball.
Oh,
That is true.
lawyer.
Jonesy, why don't you go ahead and roll a D4 for me and we'll see what direction the ball bounces off into.
Your sister the speed bump. Having this fall to Fox.
So lands there.
3.
And up and away. And hit the wall up there.
Good defense. Good defense.
Astaria gives a bruised thumbs up like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Huh.
We got 1 sister left. Flynn, how high are you flying?
About 2 or 3 feet above where the cue balls are. Or where the walls are.
Good answer, Steve. Good answer. So she's going to try to launch herself into the 7 ball and knock it in the hole. We'll see if we can point these dumb punt guns the right direction. She hits. That's good. $16's not really high, though. Oh, no. The ball goes the opposite direction 2 ranks. This is a dangerous game.
Surely that's the point.
So that will knock it. I'll knock it back here into the 4 ball.
I'd just like to point out these are pretty strong because Chimera knocked the hell out of one of them and it, they didn't break. So thanks for that. Good solid moon construction there.
Well, all the best things come from the moon.
They're using excellent moon materials.
Mivory. Moon ivory.
Mivory implies moon elephants, and I'm here for that.
Elephants.
No.
Or moonocerises.
Is this what they mean by brain rot? Because
Yes, exactly.
Remember what you said about flogging a dead horse earlier?
Morse.
Sweet irony.
Remorse.
The codes for.
Moon doesn't have its own things. It just goes to Earth, steals them, and puts an M in place of the original letter.
Yeah, and then says, these are our things now.
Yes.
I learned that from Moon Donalds.
Tim Morton's.
They sent a rocket to Earth and it was called Apollo 13.
Oh my
Andy Hirelo.
Hi.
All right,
Yep.
this 4 ball will not roll you over. It's going to go this direction with the speed that it's picked up and hit.
Good D. Good D. Like the field.
I think. This is why we brought a stuffy along.
Like, literally.
It's not because she had a grasp on the Earth game more than anyone else's. No, it should just be the ball magnet for whatever reason.
I would also like to acknowledge that Ursa could have interposed to either of those hits.
Yes.
Your rejection has been noted. Enjoy your Sussy's backup point.
It's like there's another trader point.
All right. Astaria's turn. She's dazed. She's irritated. She's going to launch this ball down there at the 9 ball, send it back where it came from, and try to knock him in the hole. She'll hit. 23 is not real high, Astaria. The ball does not go anywhere.
Be funnier if it just rolled back and she hit herself with it.
Not Moontans and Masterminds.
Moon's two minds.
Thank you for watching the Moon Told Stories project. Or have a great night. We're out of here. Flynn, over to you. There are 2 strike balls left on the table.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one I would be better to go after. I'm just keep doing it because I found a thing that works for Flynn, and he's not nothing if it's predictable in that regard. So zip around and into the hole with you.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
14 to hit.
That will hit. Give me an acrobatics check.
26.
In the hole she goes.
Whip, whip.
Calvin, I'm going to give you a hero point real quick.
Uh-oh.
Or qua.
I realized that she was mind controlled and she
Oh,
was
yeah.
supposed to knock herself in the hole. But
Calvin got
Astaria
frustrated.
getting beat up is probably it's better for me.
Honestly, it makes me like Astaria more.
Or was that the subconscious mental command?
Mm.
Just saying.
Unintentional, but
Not wrong.
Flynn's triumph there that will knock all of the sisters into the hole. And you all will be able to pick whatever order the balls go in next without much resistance. So I think that is probably the end of the game.
Yeah, little girl's just gonna start pushing the 11 ball, just roll it slowly, painfully so across.
you're good. You got it. Just a little to the
Okay.
left. Left.
Oh, it's so heavy.
Okay, forward. Push a bit harder. Little harder. Okay, okay. Don't fall in. Don't fall in. You're a few feet away, but don't fall in.
Is Girwa trying to go to the corner pocket?
Yep.
That's hilarious.
The furthest one, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Aelin about to go, nope, and then she just steps back and just kind of smiles and watches Girla walk past her.
Good job, Gil.
I got
job.
it. I got the last one.
Wonderful. Good job.
Going this way.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't see that hole behind him, so he would go the other way.
All right. I think that will, with the sisters defeated and the balls sunk, Toon will reappear and say, well, we have another winner to one of our death games. The team that is the one to beat. The Guardians of Haven. Winners of 2 death games thus far, but we'll see what kind of trouble they can get into with additional games here with the come. And
Question
it's a little early,
Toon.
but
Question Toon.
yes, Aelin.
Mama Kiger's sisters, they are clones, but you said that teams were not able to would not able to be, but teammates eliminated would not be able to be reused. Does that mean that Mama Kiger is down the number of clones that she lost and her team cannot be replenished above what she has remaining?
That is true.
Cool. She
Yeah,
does she looks up to Toon, probably looking for like the camera orb, and she just does the gotcha, Kiger.
You feel a prick on the back of your neck as somebody is raging somewhere in the universe. Yeah, Toon will say, no, we really don't enjoy watching the process of creating the Zill sisters. So, no, there will be no more of them. It's very gross. This is not a Dr. Pimple Popper video.
What?
And she'll say, since you all triumphed so eagerly and easily, we are going to send you off to a sponsored segment. And we'll find out more about that when we come back from our quick break.
Oh. Okay.
Enjoy this ad for Moohoo.
Moo. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Guardians of Haven, where we have just finished the Lunar Pool Championships of 2025. Welcome back. Our heroes have done a spectacular job of being billiard ball adjacent. None of them got into a ball, which turned out to have been very smart. Everybody who wound up in a ball wound up dead in the garbage disposal of the giant pool table. And with a slurp and a sucking sound, our heroes have found themselves off of the pool table and standing in a green room of some sort. There's a couch. There's a little table that has a number of treats and snacks on it. Whatever is a treat that your character would enjoy based on your alien biology. And you're basically in a little room. There's a mirror. There's a star on the door that says Guardians of Haven on it. And you are by yourselves for the moment.
All the fruit is mapples.
All the fruit is mapples.
Go check on Astaria. Make sure, she got banged up a little bit. So if so, patch her up.
Thank you, Girla. Those orbs were quite dangerous.
It looked really painful, but you'll be better now. Once again.
Thank you. Are you okay?
And he'll lay his hands on her. That same white light will kind of flow out from him and into her. And best part about being super fuzzy is it hides all the bruises. So he looks just fine. There you go. All better now.
Thank you for your compassion.
You did good. You and Ursa did really good together.
Yeah, we did make a really good team, didn't we, sister?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I think that game went well. Worth celebrating at least. One step closer.
Just hope the sisters are okay. That sounded really bad. Go get some of the nutrient paste off the catering table.
No one tell him.
So, what is this sponsor thing, do you think?
We'd imagine it's similar to what happened early on.
With the really loud guy?
Yes, the really loud guy.
You think they're going to interview us? I am excellent at interviews. Unlike my sister.
Maybe all the time you've been talking to them, they're actually interested now. Not just the toaster guy.
And that weird.
What weird?
What was his name?
Toaster guy? I don't know.
No, the other one.
The
The
loud
Earthling.
one? Deuce.
The Earthling.
The Earthling.
You think he's going to show up again?
I don't know that the stream could handle it.
There is a click and a whir as the door opens and a small robot rolls into the room. And it will roll into the middle of the room. It will look up at each of you individually, and it will begin unspooling long tentacle arms ending in scissors and makeup brushes and various accoutrements for preparing you for your interview.
Oh.
Blaster pistol comes out as soon as a pair of scissors gets anywhere near Aelin. She goes, "Put that away and keep it away from us, or lose it."
And the arm will slip back into the torso. And it will pull out a comb and sort of put it towards you tentatively.
Aelin will snatch the comb out of its pinter and go off, stepping away from the makeup bot.
Well, I'm certainly not going to say no.
Yes, I actually do have some dead ends. Can you just get those off?
It will go ham on everybody at once. Just cutting hair, makeuping, foundationing. It gets to Chimera and it's like it shrugs its shoulders.
He's
Its
already perfect.
I imagined it's the little bot. It looks like the little robot from Wall-E, the little cleaning one, Mo,
Mm-hmm.
except with the.
I don't know. I think old Chimera can go full professional wrestler. Just an industrial sized tub of baby oil comes out. We just oil
Ew.
him right up.
Blech.
Make him
Oh.
glisten for the camera.
Oh, we don't do that post
No.
Diddy. That doesn't happen.
Wow.
And yet, somewhere in the multiverse, it did happen.
Stop, Josie. What are you doing? No.
Yeah, we are in the dark
And this is why they closed the multiverse. Dude, thank you, Absolute Batman. Thank you. That's why
Oh
I'm
my
closing the multiverse.
god.
After the robot gets you all gussied up and cleaned up, the door will open again, and there is a sound of applause and music playing.
Yes.
Sort of like that vamping talk show music.
Well, shall we?
Are we all supposed to go?
Is that not... Well, I can poke my head out and see what's going on.
Ursa has already taken Alara's hand and is dragging her out into the
Oh, off we go.
Oh.
Stop by the little robot on the way out and go, I'll thank you for Aelin. She appreciates it. Bye, Mr. Robot. Follow him out.
The robot will throw you a nickel.
I opened my own hotel. Oh, sorry. Your flashback.
Aelin walks past. Aelin walks past the robot, and completely misses it. But as it turns, all three tails just whack.
There's a clunk as it lands on its back, turtling, trying to get up.
Rude.
And Ursa, you lead Olara out into the light, and you find yourself sure enough on the stage of a talk show. There is a massive desk, a couch arrayed for all 7 of you, so it is almost an infinity couch that goes off to the edge of the stage. There is a house band made of a number of different aliens, some of them insectoid, some of them reptilian, all of them holding bizarre instruments and playing this jaunty music as you're coming out. And sitting behind the stage is a large serpentine woman. Her lower half is a long coiled snake tail, and her upper half is a power suit blazer with a long serpentine face that comes down. And she looks at all of you with a big, toothy smile on her face. She says, "Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone's favorite talk show, Farside Aside. I'm your host, Yvette, and it is my honor to welcome the Guardians of Haven as the guests for our first program of the season. Please come in, sit down."
Thank you so much for having us, Yvette. And she's pretty much turned on PR mode from her training at the palace and is waving at the audience. She has this bright smile plastered on her face. She keeps nudging Alara to make sure she's smiling and not
Alara
glaring.
isn't doing the same smile, but she is doing more of the subtle royal wave with the smaller hand movements. She's got poise and grace.
Elbow, wrist, elbow, wrist.
Yeah.
It is an absolute honor to have the Moon triplets here. I understand you've all been reunited very recently. Ursa, why the cold shoulder for your long-lost sister?
We've been through a lot. There's a bit of history there that we haven't quite worked through, but don't you worry, we'll get through it. Don't you worry.
Sounds like it'll make for some riveting television for our audience at home. What do you have in store for us?
Hopefully we'll just keep growing as a team and working together as we have always done. And we're going to win these games for you guys.
You are seemingly the front runners to be winning. I mean, you've won 2 of the games already, which is unheard of. No team has done that in the history of the game.
Oh, I'm not surprised. We are better than everyone.
What do you have to say to Mama Kiger, who you triumphed over and killed her children?
Ursa will sort of look to the team like, why am I doing all the talking? Someone please.
Because you put yourself front and center to do it, so we're gonna let you do it.
Girla's on the end of the couch, didn't even put down the tube of like nutrient paste. He's just eating and looking around happily, like,
Please tell me he's swinging his feet. Please tell me he's swinging his feet.
oh, absolutely. Like amazed at the band, amazed at the lights, happily munching away.
Well,
There is a holographic audience in attendance as well, who seems utterly enamored with Girla.
this is all part of the competition, Yvette, so all we can really say is this is the situation we all find ourselves in, and, well, no one wants to lose, of course.
Of course not. To lose is won't be the end of most of your lives, I imagine.
Yes. Although Mama Kaga and ourselves go way back, so I'm sure we'll have a good laugh about this later.
So you want the other teams to know that it's easy for you to kill the children of somebody you have a good working relationship with.
All in the name of sportsmanship. She isn't gonna... She's not gonna back down from that. She'll lean in a bit. If Yvette wants to dance, then let's dance.
Laura's like, I'll have a heel turn. I don't give a shit.
You want some good television, do you?
Second one first one this season.
That's why you're our little front runner.
Speaking of cold-hearted ruthlessness, Alara, I am interested in sort of your thoughts about the grand prize at the end. You know, there is the notion of the throne that you feel is rightfully yours, but there's also that little notion of the moonstone that Toon is dangling ahead. I understand you've allowed your interest in the moonstone to muddy your judgment in the past. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, I'm hardly flawless. I doubt anyone is. But now that I'm in this situation, I can turn that motivation to acquire the Moonstone into motivation to win these games. And you can see the results of it so far already.
Yes, I suppose we have.
I'm very keen to take the Moonstone and the throne out of hands of people who may not know what to do with them.
Which hands do you think it belongs to?
The hands of the true daughters of the ex-queen, of course, not the one who stole it. It belongs to one of us, and she will unfortunately include Astaria in that.
Astaria will lean into your including her in it. She sort of sits up a little straighter and smiles and is happy to be part of the conversation. So, Ursa, you are willing to share more of what is yours with Astaria. I understand that there was a bit of a mutual relationship situation between the two of you back on Starhaven.
Yes, that's been remedied. Little bit of a misunderstanding, but when evil manipulates the minds of a loved one, you have to work through it.
And she'll sort of point to the screen behind her, and you'll see a very glamorized picture of a shirtless Eric pop up on the screen. She's like, I mean, she says, who can blame a girl for, that's a good looking moon guy.
Yes, he is.
Why didn't you want him to be on your team?
In the death games?
Well, surely you're a front runner and all of you are super powerful. I can't imagine any harm coming to him.
Yes, he's been through quite a bit in the last couple of years, again at the hands of my aunt. So, if I could just save him any more mental, physical trauma, I'd prefer it. I'm sure that he would have been happy to help, but it would have been more stressful for me to have him here. So,
Well, speaking of loved ones in peril, Captain Flynn, how are you feeling about the inclusion of one of your numerous paramours over on Team Aegis?
please call him Hat Rack on Live Air.
That's an unfortunate situation.
Are you
The
going to
games
be
in-
able to bring yourself to dispatching him when the time comes?
Well, the games in general.
Alex.
I'm sure that there are powers in the universe that would be rather upset with Toon for what she's doing. So,
Oh, you think that you can hold out until some interstellar agency can come and put a stop to the games?
yeah, we'll see.
Who are you thinking? Somebody like, and she clicks a button on the screen and it shows the headquarters of the Star Knights, the Citadel, has gone completely dark as the Starstone has been taken from them. Oh, it doesn't look like the Star Knights are coming. What about Magnalore? And she shows a picture of the completely destroyed uh, capital planet of the Magnalore Republic. Hmm. Well, maybe there's that spacefaring superhero who always helps everybody, and she shows a picture of Daedalus in the cue ball getting polished by the Daves. Huh. I don't know that anyone is coming to save you all.
Were we aware that the Starstone had been stolen?
No, this is probably news to you guys.
This would seem to indicate a bigger problem than Toon shenanigans. And if it's related to the pursuit of the Moonstone, are the two objects related?
Chimera would definitely know the two objects are related.
Okay.
They're
I will-
both preserver stones. And Chimera, do you have like expertise preserver or anything like that?
I think I do. Let me just double check that. Where so many windows, so many windows. All right. Expertise preserver tech. Come on, window, load it up. It's kind of almost 9 o'clock, and I got this hero point, so I should go ahead and have that. Come on, hero point, get out there.
I'll take it.
Doesn't want to leave. There it goes. There it goes. And I'm gonna re-roll that because I think I can do better than a 16. Which actually becomes a 31, yes?
Uh, I think so. Yes, it does.
The number in the parentheses is the roll. Yeah, so that becomes a 31.
Yep. So yeah, with a 31, you would know
Yes.
that the Moonstone and the Starstone and the Nightstone and the Life Stone and the Axiom Stone are all Preserver Stones, items of immense power that the Preservers left behind in order to deal with Collapsar,
Mm.
a sentient black hole that was awoken a couple of years ago and has been leading a campaign of terror across the galaxy.
So the Moonstone we know is I don't know, hotly contested. We're not exactly sure where it is. And now the
Yeah,
Starstone, which
Toon claims to be able to give it to the winner of this game.
but she's never mentioned the Starstone before.
No.
And the Starstone being missing has the additional side effect of nullifying a fairly powerful force for law and order in the stars.
Yes, the Star Knights are an interstellar law enforcement agency that use the Starstone as basically their Green Lantern battery on Oa.
Shh, we can't say that. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Do we know about, was it 2 of the stones or 3 of the stones? The Axiom stone and the Chimera's
Yeah,
memory.
well, Chimera being a preserver bot, you know about all of them. You know that the Axiom Stone is the stone of order. It is the stone that governs the fundamental forces of reality, and is, you would guess, is probably how Toon is able to do the reality bending shenanigans she's been doing for Farside Fury.
So we don't know, but we suspect that she may have that one as well.
Yes. That is definitely a good guess.
And has anything she's done indicated that she would possibly have the remaining stones? Anything that she's done or perpetrated to have done, sort of think that, holy jeebus, she got the gauntlet. Like, this is not good.
You haven't seen any outward displays of use of the Starstone, Nightstone, or the Lifestone. She's claimed to be able to give the Moonstone away as a prize for Farside Fury, and it's reasonable to suspect she's using the Axiom Stone to power Farside Fury.
Okay. So I will sort of quietly suggest to Aelin that these are very ominous rumors, if true. The Star Knights being out of play, I think, may be the most alarming of the twists, but
she'll nod very inconspicuously, just to kind of like acknowledge what you said to her and basically indicate that she'll think about it, because it's something that probably we don't want to talk about on air.
yes, acknowledged.
So I'm assuming I know the answer to this, but I just want to make sure. This is like a talk show that travels around with Toon. It's not based on the moon.
Yes. Yep. It is Toon's talk show.
Okay, thank you.
Is it just like renamed for whatever setting that Toon's game is in?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to ask because I was like, it's named after Farside, but I figure that's like the games are also named after Farside. So just want to clarify.
Yeah. And Yvette will pick up some of her index cards and she'll tap them on the desk a little bit and she'll say, Girla, how are you finding your new teammates? I understand that they rescued you from imprisonment from their nefarious aunt, and you've sort of thrown your lot in with them.
He'll blink when, like, she says his name, goes like, oh, sorry, hold on. Hops off the couch, walks around behind the couch over to her desk and sticks his hand out to her. Hello, Yvette, I'm Gila. Nice to meet you.
She'll put one hand down from on high. She's much taller than you are.
Reach up and shake. Sorry. What was the question again? And he'll walk back around and flop back down on the couch.
Everybody in the audience goes, "Oh." Well, Girla, I was just wondering, you found yourself as an unintended guest of Lady Lunar here on Farside City before your new teammates set you free from her imprisonment. I was wondering how you're finding adjusting to the new team, especially given your difference in moral character. I mean, it's hard to imagine a creature as innocent and delicate as you working with a criminal as hardened as Alara.
Boy.
They've all been very nice and welcoming.
Hey, that
and,
sounded Australian, not British.
they've been
Oi.
very nice and welcoming, and
Oi.
I think they're trying to do the right thing too. And if you don't think anyone's going to come to stop the games, then we'll just stop them and we'll save everybody, and that will be the end of it. And we'll beat Toon at this game.
Well, how are you going to cope with the actions that will be asked of you and your team in the coming games? These first couple of games have been sort of a foray into the concept, but they are going to become more dangerous and more personal as time goes on.
Sometimes it's dangerous to try and help people, but you still got to try. And if it's like a TV show, then that means Toon's the bad person, and nobody wants the bad person to win. So we'll find a way to make Toon lose and not kill anybody, because that's what the good people do.
Guardians, what do you have to say to that?
I think he said it enough, didn't he?
See, I told you they were good people.
Yvette licks her fangs.
Besides, all the people watching don't want to see people get hurt. They may act like it, but no one really does. You want to see everyone come out okay in the end. That's how good stories work. That's how the best stories work.
There's an ominous boo through the crowd.
Hmm.
And then
I'm
somebody
sorry,
goes,
Girla, but I
"Aw."
think the demographic of Farside Fury is a group that does want to see some chaos and pandemonium and grisly violence.
Okay, well, you can think that, but I like to believe people are better.
Trinity, you've been awfully silent this evening.
We have not been asked a question yet specifically.
Fair play.
She does. She sits there and kind of puts her hand, claws out towards Yvette, and just kind of like, hmm.
So, Trinity, it's my understanding that you are one of the last of your species in the universe, and that you were shown a vision by the Preserver AI Hansha of yourself trapped within one of the curator's museum exhibits. Does it concern you to know that the curator is on his way here to participate in the games?
No, not at all. The there should be no issues that we will have with that individual and his menagerie. We have grown beyond his ability to affect us.
Does it provide you any comfort to know that you and Toon have a similar experience with the curator? Except Toon managed to escape from his museum world. Toon was one of his exhibits until very recently.
Oh, that seems like pertinent information that one should not be sharing with contestants in Toon's game.
I'll get a little bit of a fine, but Toon wants the drama more than anything.
Oh.
The TCC will let me be, I promise.
Well, that just says that there is very real chance that anyone else in that situation can also make their way out of. We would not say that puts us in the same category as Toon, nor give us any reasonable level of kinship.
Well, we will have some more from that after the ad break. And a surprise guest. And Yvette will look at the band, and the band will begin playing off. And the holographic audience will disappear, and the lights will dim a little bit, and you guys will be on stage with her.
Start playing the Imperial March. We're doomed.
You are doing a great job with these interview questions.
Thank you. Do you have a trash can?
I do.
I'll walk over and throw away the nutrient paste tube.
Is it your job to make us look bad?
It's my job to create drama. Occasionally that comes from being flattering and slightly less flattering. I have received a request for an ad read, however. Would any of you like to volunteer to read an ad for one of the sponsors?
I'll do it.
Perfect. And Ursa, you get a little flashcard that has a Grim Reaper mask on the front of it and a very graffiti logo that says Freedom League Dark Van Detailing. And they don't give you a script. They just ask you to try to sell that product on the commercial real quick.
Oh, okay.
You've got this.
Do you like really weird van art? Are you a little goth? Is Mortis your favorite superhero? Well, I have some great news for you. The Freedom, what is it called?
Freedom League
Line.
Dark Van Detailing.
The Freedom League Dark Van Detailing can have your car looking just as good as these cars in these pictures that I'm sure that they're showing you right now. Get yours today. Call. Is there a number on the card?
555. No.
There is a number, but I don't have it.
888 get sold.
582-937-1000 for your quote today. Ba-dow!
But
She's expecting them to put the sound effect over it, but she says the sound effect so that they know which one to
Ba-dow!
use.
Excellent guitar riff, sister. You did so well.
Thank you. I've been practicing on that one. Thought that it was going to be a script. I
Did
don't know
really
anything
good.
about car detailing and paint and everything.
You did really good, though.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Received an achievement, Ursa.
Oh, God.
I was waiting. I like it's been this ominous silence. Here it comes.
All right, Ursa. Achievements. Adventures in ad lib advertising. You made up an ad on the spot. Congratulations on your quick wit and your selling out to your capitalist overlords. Have a hero point coupon. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Check it for the expiration date.
New achievement.
So the commercial break ends. The lights come back on. The audience reappears, and Yvette sort of puts her stage energy back on. And she says, "It is my absolute delight to welcome one of the sponsors for Farside Fury out today to assist in my interviewing process. You know him, you love him. He is the face of Hero Point Incorporated. Welcome, the Deuce."
Hey, everybody.
The light.
Glad to be back.
Good to see you again, Deuce. How are you doing?
I am lovely because I can see you again, Yvette. You are an absolute dream. And look, my favorite team's here. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Cheers.
Hi.
My God, the energy is just lagging. Come on, give me something. Give me a Kevin fact. Cheer it up. Make everyone happy.
It was
Here, have a
Kevin.
Girla.
Nope. That thing will give me diabetes. It's too sweet. You go back in your corner, little guy. Now, you want to slice me off some beefcake over there? I'll take a little bit of Chimera any day, but that's beside the point. So,
Deuce, I
hey,
understand you have questions for our contestants.
I always have questions. That's what I'm here for. It's like you're hanging out watching the whole time. You don't really get to ask the things you really want to know. So, we'll start with the captain. Captain, Deuce. Love having you here. You're keeping the team together, but I want to know, how are you keeping it together? And by that, I mean, there's a lot of good looking on this ship. How are you managing to, control those urges? I mean, I don't know how you do it. I couldn't do it. I would be jaw on the floor, walking with a limp, if you get my meaning, maybe. But how are you holding up? That's what I want to ask.
I can find out that meeting. You know where my cabin is.
That's true.
The
And if
whole
you look,
audience goes, ooh.
you check in the almanac, my hugs are legendary across many universes. It's what you do. I'll knock your socks off and lift you off the ground. But, good to know. We got a little sneak peek into that cabin too. Just gonna say, looks great. Don't want to see it in a black light, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Wow.
Wow.
Black lights are tacky anyway.
It's true. It looks like a bad Hot Topic store, but that's okay. So, Aelin, you're always the brains of the outfit. You're thinking a lot, but how are you feeling? We don't get a lot of that right now. I mean, I've seen a little bit of bristly anger from you. This is new. This is nice. Are you managing to hang in there? Is this you're outside of your comfort zone or what?
We've always had to make the best of the situations we've been put in. So we are managing as we usually do.
I feel like the anger's still there and you're just saying it very nicely. It's like saying hi, but you're really saying F you in a very mean way.
Presentation is everything.
I'll take that as a yes. I'm so sorry if I've made you mad. You're kind of scary. But keep that energy. It goes great.
Good evening, Mr. I'm Stuck. Welcome to the interview part of the show.
What
Yeah.
perfect
Deuce,
timing.
Girla, you've unlocked an achievement.
Oh, that
And
sounds
by
terrible.
Girla, I mean Deuce.
There's multiple me. I am a multiple personality in this. We'll get around to achievement. That's what we do. All right, Chimera. How you holding up there, buddy? It's a
I
whole new
function.
season. We're season 2. We love looking at you, so I just want to know, is there going to be any additional clothing besides the belt, or are you keeping it old school? And I'm happy with this. Stick with the belt, but I'm just curious if there's more planned.
I will take on whatever roles need to be fulfilled to accomplish our mission.
So you're like Galen's little dress-up darling? That's amazing. You'll take on whatever she gives you?
That is correct.
That's perfect. And the twins are now triplets. Just God, I just love saying that. So does Flynn, but a whole different meaning. So, just out of curiosity, are you hoping like you lose a twin? Like it could be any of the three of you. I think Alara could maybe lose a twin and may not feel bad about it. Or so there's one she'd rather lose. But if break a couple legs and make an omelet, would you feel bad if it came down like one less twin to worry about?
I would prefer that none of us died. That's what you're asking.
Yes, it's a new experience being triplets.
So after this, you might still be triplets, is what you're saying. Like band-aids on the wound, things getting better, family getting the band, like Partridge Family in space.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, I've not heard of this Partridge Family.
Boy.
Less singing. Flynn will chime in.
Oh, I'm working on getting more of that. I've put in some ad reads with the sponsors. They're still trying to clear it out. It's a whole thing. Trust me, you'll love it. I just got to get it past my editor, Alex. Dude is a ball breaker, let me tell you.
Talk to Twitch terms and services, not me.
All right, well, that's all the time they gave me on the old stage here. Thank you, every one of you, for answering my questions, except the little bastard in the corner. I wouldn't trust him. Just don't. No one is that good. That is not how things work. He should be dead if he's that naive. You let that sink in. But, if you need a little extra help, you know how to get a hold of me. Maybe I'll leave a new box for you. I can throw all kinds of cool stuff in there. There could be Clorox wipes. I don't know. You tell me what you need and we'll see what happens. I've got brand deals. It's great.
Well, it is wonderful to see you again.
It's lovely to see you guys too. All right, band, play me off. Give me something kind of happy. That's the one. I'll walk back behind the curtain.
They play Country Roads, Take Me Home.
Of course.
And it's
What? He's weird, right?
Yes. Very.
Okay. Okay.
They're kind of cute.
Okay.
He also managed
West
to avoid reading.
Virginia.
He also got out without reading his achievement and didn't even realize it. Weird.
Hey, I heard he already has 2 wives, so there's a limit.
Blaine's like, just two?
No, what's the limit?
there was no
What's
mention
this
of a
lady speak
husband.
of?
There's no mention of us.
He's a husband-in-law. Burton shivels.
Are we done? Can we be?
Sorry, I had one more. There's an achievement for Flynn. I just need to finish putting it in. Talk
Oh,
amongst
no.
yourselves.
Oh,
Type.
Well, at that point, Deuce, what's your achievement?
Oh, true. Read it.
Ah, yes. The Jackson Pollock Express. Wow, you saw the line and you finished on it.
New achievement.
Whose achievement?
It was Flynn's achievement. Captain Flynn's achievement.
Jesus.
Soccer's got a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. You encourage infidelity in another character.
We're turning into one of those streams because there's a whole lot of spicy jumping around these days. It's not good.
Well, Yvette will look at all of you and say, well, this was a very enlightening experience. Thank you all, Guardians, for showing up, for playing your hardest today. And we look forward to seeing you next time on Farside Aside, assuming you survive.
Thank you,
And
Yvette.
the music will play, the audience will clap, and then they will disappear and everything will go dark in the room. And you will all be slurped back out to your headquarters aboard the Marion.
Well,
That is an odd sensation.
well, I like the band at least.
I meant the transmission
Oh,
from the
yes.
set to the Marion. We meant the transmission. Blah.
The slurping.
Comes with very weird sound effects.
Yes, we think so too.
Sounds a little bit like maple syrup on some paper.
It's exactly like that, yes.
Well, Mama Kiger will not be pleased with us after tonight, but we are in
well.
this. We are in this to survive. So
That's a relationship we can mend. I'm just worried about future situations where we can't necessarily mend things.
Chimera,
Yes.
will you do something for us?
Yes.
You have sensors that can detect different signals and wavelengths and all those wonderful things that my sister talks about. Yep. That's why we enjoy talking with him. It was in the middle of a conversation. Sorry. Would you be willing to put that to use and sample background signals emanating from Farside, Fury, and work on discerning which one is which, and perhaps what would be the source of one of these? We think you called it the Axiom Stone.
Commencing scan. So
We think you may have to do this long term, but
Chimera, give me an expertise preserver check and accept a new achievement.
okay.
Swiss Army Chimera.
Swiss Army Chimera.
Come on. So that is that feels a little meh. And it's 916 and I have all these hero points. Have one. Let's try that again.
That's
Oh, that's much nicer. That's a crit. So it's still only a
That's a
31, but I'll take it.
Yeah, with a natural 20 to get your 31 on your preserver tech, you're reasonably sure you can begin creating a device that will allow you to read sort of the background radiation of one of the preserver stones in use.
Okay. So like I
Um,
will sort of devote, my shape shifting points to create that array. And I mean that's a free action to sustain. So unless I need that for something specific, can I just state now that that's kind of what Chimera is doing at Alien's
yep.
request, sort of constructing
Yep.
the
But is there
scanning equipment.
anything in particular you wanted to look for, Aelin?
But she had said
Aelin.
like the energy signatures of the Axiom Stone. Like if that's something that Chimera would know as a piece of preserver tech himself, like those sort of frequencies,
The
right? Or maybe
idea,
even the Starstone as well. Like,
yeah. So the idea Aelin had is that Chimera can basically begin filtering out the different signals that are bouncing around Far Side Fury. Because obviously there's going to be something akin to Wi-Fi, there's going to be solar radiation, there's going to be heat radiation, there's going to be all sorts of frequencies about in the area. So if he starts spending time analyzing them, he can start, like, oh, this is heat, and this is what heat always is, and you can, you know, take that out of the equation. And as you identify more and more, you start filtering down to like, these are the things I can't identify. And if we get down to like two or three things, we can start making observations as to exactly what they are and where they are.
So you're trying to do the zoom and enhance unlock?
No, not quite. It's the we know there's a needle and we know there's a haystack, and I'm trying to remove the haystack to get to the needle rather than searching through everything. I'm trying to basically say, we know what this is, throw it out. We know what this is, throw it out. Let's start looking for the things that are things we don't know what they are. And the more time Chimera puts towards that, the more things he filters out, the more we know potentially where Tune is, along with the Axiom Stone, or at least the Axiom Stone, or any other preserver artifact that emits some sort of signal that cannot be chucked out with identifying marks.
I
Alex
think that is
find a
definitely
way.
something we can do. It's going to take time.
I figured it would. Yes, it wasn't going to be a Chimera does a roll now and identifies it. No, this was like over the next. Aelin is thinking over the next couple of death games. That's something that he can be passively gathering data for, spending time to sift through it. The architect will help him do that when there's downtime, and they'll just sift through it. They'll start identifying things, and Aelin's whole thing is let's find out where the treasure is and see if we can't heist it.
Perfect. I'm going to make a note that that is a thing that is going on in the background, and I will add it as a clock to in between games as something that's going on.
Okay.
And something Chimera can be doing passively anytime he has his variable power locked onto that.
Mm-hmm.
Handouts. In the meantime, I gave both Kevins an achievement.
Okay, so oh yeah, this thing has a plot. You reminded everyone of the larger implications of Farside Fury on the greater Untold Stories project, Earth Prime Tabletop Universe. Hooey, that's a mouthful.
If you'd like our joint achievement, Kevin Alpha, you and the other Kevin made the same obscure pop culture reference. Stop it.
Not that obscure.
Obscure pop culture is what we do.
We live for it.
We would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those middling Kevins.
Outdeuced again. All right, so I've made a
So-
note that Chimera is scanning for background preserver radiation to help triangulate where the treasure is.
So while they're doing that, I am going to attempt to use the ship's computer and stuff to see if I can pull up any details about the collector or preserver stones in general.
Okay.
Just so that we can get the team can get up on the speed of what
Yeah,
about
you
that.
all have a pretty decent bit of information about the preserver stones from your interactions with the prophet on Starhaven, who told you what the stones were, where their last known location was, which those locations seem to have changed from the last time the prophet told you what was going on.
With the Starstone being taken out, the Star Knights are kind of AOL.
Yeah, they're dead in the water.
But doesn't that also mean that the Nightstones also was the do we know about the Nightstone, if that's been snagged or is that
The fate of the Nightstone is unknown to Alex at this point, but I will know
dun,
soon
dun,
enough
dun.
by the end of City of Destiny Season 2.
No worries. No worries. Answer
Tune
easy,
in on
ask again
Tuesday.
later.
Tune in on Tuesdays to find out.
Yep. At the moment, Black Star has both the Nightstone and the Starstone. But hopefully the Stormbreakers will take it away from him by the end of the season.
Just ask him if he's got a soul. It'll confuse him.
Yeah, you have some free time on the ship before the announcement of the next game. If there's anything people want to dive into.
I guess my other question is: what is there any information about the collector on my databases?
There's a little bit of information. The curator is
Curator, sorry.
a preserver AI similar to Prophet and Hansha and other preserver and Toasty, other preserver AIs you've run into. His original purpose was to collect and catalog strange anomalies throughout the universe. And ever since the preservers left our universe, the curator has sort of drifted from his mission a little bit to sort of be a roving band of capture and extinction to try to make his collection more rare. And He's generally bad news. What you can find on sort of pirate radio about the curator is recently his museum world suffered an uprising at the hands of some Earth superheroes. And in the chaos and confusion, the curator lost a great amount of power. And a large number of things, including Toon, managed to escape from his clutches.
Make a note to send those heroes a gift basket.
Mortis receives a gift basket.
Out of curiosity, was this Mama Kiger? Was she the real Kiger or was she a fake Kiger?
Mama Kiger is real.
Okay.
Not
And-
a Kiger fit.
Yeah.
Not a Kiger fan.
Then while they're doing all that stuff, Girl's going on a field trip.
On his favorite rocket ship?
Yeah. We'll try and catch up with Mama Kiger.
Is Girla going to sneak out, or is anybody going to go with Girla?
No, he's not hiding it. He's like, okay, I'll be back.
Where are you going?
I was gonna say hello to Miss Kiger and say sorry for what happened, and then maybe see if we can help each other. Because you said you guys are friends, right?
Business partners is a better way of putting it. And
Colleagues.
colleagues.
Okay. So
We-
we can do business with her.
At the moment, we don't have anything she wants except our lives.
No, at the moment, she needs some help because she had a loss and she knows this, and she doesn't want to be here either because she didn't want to just join the death games, I'm pretty sure. So maybe we can help each other and help her out, and she can help us out. Doesn't hurt to have more allies, right?
Moriarty,
Yes, I'm still here.
no, didn't notice you skulking in the corner there.
I prefer charging.
Are there limitations on teams visiting other teams inside their safe locations?
There is, but
Tish?
there are shared spaces. God damn it. I need an achievement for that. I don't have one yet. There are shared spaces that the teams can parlay inside.
And those shared spaces are
Instances of Deb's bar.
we were thinking more along the lines of any violence happens within them, nothing actually happens to those. If
That is
Girla,
correct.
thank you. Girla, you may want to work through that angle rather than just waltzing yourself over to wherever Mama Kiger has her den.
I mean, if she's really mad, she probably won't see me, but okay. I don't know how else to say hello but ring the doorbell.
Well, that's a learning moment then, isn't it?
So how do I not ring the doorbell?
Moriarty,
I can send a message to her captain. Her trainer, not her captain.
work with Moriarty, Girla.
Okay. Please send a message, Yahoo.
Girla gets it.
Yes, you are the Yahoo. We understand that.
We're all Yahoos.
Just you.
I became a Yahoo when I joined this team. But I'm a proud Yahoo, and you should be too.
You seem to make it sound like what you got to call your friends, so I'm proud to be a Yahoo.
I love Girla so much. But I will send a message to Mama Kiger. What would you like me to say, Girla?
Tell Miss Kager that it's bad how things turned out, but would still like to talk to her and maybe help through the rest of the game so we can all get out of this okay. And if she's willing, maybe we can talk a little more in person or look at Aelin at the bar. At the bar.
Just the silent Andy nod.
No, I did the the hand motion too. So
Ah. I will send that message right away.
Thank you very much.
And his eyes roll back into his head, and there is the noise of an AOL router kicking on.
He's at 56K Yahoo.
He wishes he's 56K.
yeah, really.
Yahoo! Things that was a lizard memory. You just activated my brain. So, Giro is sending a message across. Aelin and Chimera are doing some scheming. Flynn's looking into the curator. What are Ursa and Alara up to?
Sneaking around, getting ready for a big betrayal.
Having a sock party with the third twin.
Playing rock,
Not a
paper,
sock
scissors.
party.
Rock, paper, scissors to see who's going to be the next
Sock party.
backstabber.
It's so hard to do rock, paper, scissors with 3 people.
Astaria's wearing Ursa's clothes and just messing with Alara.
Alara is going to, if she can, try to get a private moment with Ursa and just say, we should probably figure out exactly what it is Astaria thinks is real. It might become more relevant if we get closer to Aunt Celine.
I agree with you, and I was thinking that I needed to stop being nice to her, at least while we're in these games for the cameras anyway, so probably a good idea.
Although, I mean, well, seeing her get hit by those pool balls did make her a little more endearing.
So hilarious. Was that not so funny?
You know, she should have just been funny when we first met.
Yeah, that would have honestly helped a little bit instead of dating my boyfriend, but it's fine. It's fine, whatever. Whatever.
I'm just...
Yeah, she was definitely allowed to decide how she acted in the first motion that she was. That was an active, conscious decision that she made.
Are you there, Alex?
Get out of here, Moriarty.
Shut up. Yahoo.
I want a Yahoo shirt.
So should we do that now?
Well, while we have a moment, I suppose.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll do it together.
Yay.
Ogris walks by. Nope, you're on your own. Bye.
No, that Ogris is for later. He's talking to him later. Yeah. Suppose we'll just go to find Astaria.
Hopefully she's not doing traitor things.
Damn.
She is in the galley of the Marion, and she is sitting at the island in front of the replicator machine, and she has 2 mapples in front of her.
2 maps.
And she is staring at them intently.
What are we doing?
Something Moriarty asked me to do.
Why?
Could both of you pick up one of these mapples?
apples again.
How many trader points does she have?
Alara will
Ursa
snatch
will,
up.
yeah, pick another.
Okay.
She looks intently at both of you holding these apples in your hands. I have no idea what Moriarty sees when he looks at those. Watson did the same thing.
Yes, I remember
Did
this
he do that to you too?
frequently. Well, more
Yes.
to Ursa than me.
That's right. He'd like to hint that I was the fake one. Specifically.
That wasn't very nice.
No.
No. But that's sort of leads us into our conversation that we came here looking for you for. You clearly remember something differently than what we do. And whatever that may be, how real or not it might be, I was thinking it might be useful for us to understand what it is that what you've been through.
And maybe share experiences so you know what we've been through.
Okay. Well, I've been trapped in a fifth dimensional space for an indeterminate amount of time. Time didn't exist where Toasty, Watson, and I were, so I don't know how long I've been adrift. But it did allow me clarity of vision to know that we are all sisters of a sort. We are the same in a lot of ways. But the childhood I came from did not have an Ursa or an Alara. It was just me. And when Aunt Celine pulled me across dimensions, I came to your dimension where you two existed. But genetically, we're the same. We come from the same parents, we come from the same place. On my world, Aunt Celine took over the moon, much as she did here. And we are only a few of the specimens she pulled in across the years that she was ruling over the city.
So, you think that we're all from different dimensions? That this isn't a home dimension?
That is what I think.
Would that be why we aren't registering correctly with some of these things?
I think it could be. I know Watson told me that it happened somewhere upwards of 50 times. I think most of us were killed, but I think there may be others of us out there in the universe. Or maybe even some still working for Aunt Celine.
That's terrifying.
Why would she do this?
I don't know. Watson didn't tell me. He said it was part of some moon prophecy. Something to do with the moonstone.
Why wouldn't Watson tell us any of this?
Watson changed when he went to the other dimension. It was like he'd been out of service for however long he'd been on Starhaven, and when he went to the other universe, he got like a software update or something. He got in contact with the preservers. And he got a significant increase in his capability. I think I saw a lot of things there I wasn't meant to see. But I wasn't the only person from here that was there. There was another woman there who stopped very briefly. I think she was an Earthling. She had a gold armor and a white cape.
She was in this weird interdimensional pocket.
Yeah,
In the fifth dimension, you said.
and that's what Watson said. It was the fifth dimension.
You have to let the superheroes know about that if we can. Although I don't know that we can get much communication outside of here. Just
Okay.
caught up on our aunt bringing over 50 other people like us. I mean, she had us for whatever she needed.
It's also strange to think that we're not twins in every dimension. It's like you are us combined in yours.
That's why I have both of your powers. But I've I don't know. Ever since I went to the fifth dimension, I feel I don't know. I feel closer to you, both of you. Like I like I was healed of whatever Aunt Celine did to me, and I want to be able to help both of you heal as well. And I want to be sisters. I want to be your friend. I want to help.
But don't you want to go back to your own dimension? Eventually?
Maybe, but not until we stop Aunt Celine. Also, I don't have an accent. That's weird.
It is weird.
Yes, this is how
Because you're from
Farside
the moon.
royalty always talks.
Always.
Maybe she's from the moon west. Yes.
Well, I suppose that all of that makes sense. He'll stop being so mean to you. Sorry.
No, it's we've all been through a lot,
Yes, you
and
sort of popped in at a
I
weird time.
yeah, and I did some bad things when I worked for Aunt Celine. I mean, you guys, you know how it is. You did too.
Yes, we
Yes.
did.
But what I did hurt you, and I'm sorry about that.
Like you said, we've all done bad things. And she'll sort of glance at Alara. But we'll pass them.
And hopefully we can make up for them.
Well, the first step in doing that is working all together like the audience seems to want us to.
And also, now that we're certain that, you don't think we're clones of you or something like that,
Yes. That didn't help.
yes, that is sort of what I wanted to get sorted out.
Which one's the real one? We're all the real one.
That I can live with.
Well, yeah, brother. But I do wish that we could figure out what the Mapple thing is.
I don't
It's very confusing
understand.
to me.
Chimera knows what the apple thing is.
You what?
He does?
Watson told me he did.
Ursa turns around and walks out. Going towards Chimera.
I'm going to go make sure that doesn't turn explosive.
Here, take one with you just in case, and she'll give you the map.
Oh, of course. If you make a mess here, you clean it up. She will.
apple a day keeps the chimera away.
But can Alara hold the Mapple?
Eh,
Take one with you.
Ah.
just shoop right through her hand.
Chimera!
Yes.
What is this? She'll hold up the Mapple.
Okay.
Kevin's like, I don't know what the
I don't, Chimera might know, but Kevin has no idea. What are
Yeah,
you
that's
talking about?
crazy. I don't know.
Looks like a Mapple to me.
A granny Mapple.
That's a Granny Smith.
Molded delicious.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't know what she's talking about, Chimera.
She lied to me.
I do not recognize this object.
Are you lying? Can you lie?
Why would I lie?
She'll look
Chimera,
back
for the
at
first
Alara.
time this season, you get the nefarious voice in the back of your mind that says, tell her nothing.
Okay, but I don't actually know anything, so that's really not much of a command. But sure, if you want to throw some shade.
Enjoy your first trader point.
Yeah, where's my trader point?
Yeah.
All right, I'll add one to the list.
Ursula will glance back at Alara.
Chimera, Astaria was just saying that Watson, sorry about all the gossipy nature of this, but Watson apparently believes that you understand the nature of these mapples and why he was so insistent on using them to test whether or not Ursa and I were from this dimension.
Okay, so I mean, is the voice rather insistent on telling them nothing?
Second time it's made the request, or made the demand. It's not really a request.
What do you mean it's a demand? Jeez, what happened to my will save? Oh, never mind. Okay, so I will just stare into space, because why not?
Mm, well,
Well, Laura, make a perception check.
okay.
Actually, wait. Ursa, make a perception check.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Just Ursa?
Just Ursa.
Hold on. I want to.
Because I don't. Did Alara wield the Moonstone at all last season? I think Ursa was the only one who wielded it.
28.
Ursa, when Chimera has this little voice in the back of his mind, you don't hear what it says, but you do feel that there is something in Chimera's brain talking to him.
Ursa, mind connects with Alara. Sister, I think
Yes.
there's
Knock, knock.
something in his head.
Like,
Can you? I know it's an invasion of privacy. I get that, but can you know?
I can, but I can't go. I'm not going into a teammate's head without being invited.
What if there's something evil in there?
Then we will deal with it. But
Now you're honorable?
yes, now, that's the entire problem. I wasn't before.
Do you think Astaria will do it?
I will simply ask Chimera. Watch and observe how honorable and charming I can be.
Now you're just hinting the evil thing that we're on to it.
No, I can be very subtle. Just give me a moment.
You can subtly ask if you can look inside his head to look for an evil being.
Well, if there is an evil being, what's it going to do? Like, I'm just going
I
to...
like to think that both Alara and Ursa are just staring at
Yeah.
Chimera.
It's three people trying to pretend like nothing's going on in their head, but they're just yelling at somebody else. And like over in the corner, there's
Spare
the
as
Gil
well.
sitting on the chair eating his mace. Like, this is crazy. Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna see that scene in an animation.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Don't worry, I have an idea. Chimera,
Yes.
would you mind if I showed you something? Something I've been working on recently. Sister, actually, if you could join me as well.
Okay.
It's sort of a private chambers of sorts, but one that exists on the mental plane, and I thought perhaps, since we have some downtime, we could test out this place. It's rather secluded and cut off, and it could give us some privacy if we need to have discussions that we don't want you nor anyone else to know about. And Chimera, since you're standing here, and Sister, since you're standing here, I thought maybe we can test it out.
Since you're both conveniently here, we're all together.
We're all standing within 5 feet of each other.
Yes, sister. You've been talking about working on this.
I have. Chimera, if I may borrow you for a moment.
Processing. Well, voice in the head.
Well, Satan, what are we doing?
Satan, what's the plan?
Was about to
Blah,
do.
blah, blah. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
I will.
buzz,
I
buzz.
will. I will chime in when it's my time.
Okay.
Okay. Wasn't sure if the mic gave out. You may proceed.
All right, well, Alara is going to activate the new thing she got for Season 2, and she is going to bring Ursa and Chimera into her Mind Palace.
Wait, you have a palace in your
Like
mind?
Persona?
So I gotta go.
Yes
I
to
gotta,
both.
It's not like a persona
Yes to
because that would be
both.
warm.
All right, let's go find the Phantom Thieves. We gotta raid this palace.
Hell yeah!
Oh man, I only played the beginning of Persona 4, but
That's fair. Persona 5 was
Shame.
the best.
Shame.
it was hard. But
It was hard.
Wow.
but to describe, I guess whichever room they're in sort of melts away for a moment as Alara transports everyone into this mental construct that she has been working on, sort of this separate space that she could use for going into a trance, going to relaxation, doing research, or just having, like she said, this secluded area that the team could have conversations in. And it is a space that looks pretty much entirely like the palace that existed in Farside City, the royal palace itself. Except she drops everybody within the throne room of that palace. That seems to be where the entrance is to this mental plane. The room itself, it looks like it's been through, like there's clearly worn, there's obvious signs of like time wearing down the building. Look, the building itself looks a bit worn down. In particular, the spot where the throne itself would sit looks significantly damaged. But from what you could maybe, I guess, sense of this space, it is the exact size and shape and dimensions and layout of the Farside Palace. There's just parts of it that seem to be worn down, as if perhaps they're still under construction, or perhaps there's some part of her that doesn't want to see them fully realized. But either way, she has brought both of you into this mental space.
Wow.
Intriguing.
And she's just gonna see if anything came along with Chimera.
As a matter of fact, as Chimera says, intriguing. And you're all sort of taking in the splendor and the wonder of Alara's Mind Palace. the windows darken, and sure enough, there is this black, shadowy presence attached to Chimera that allows itself to be known to everybody in here as it swells in size, swallowing the Mind Palace in darkness and causing the three people in the real world, Girla, Flynn, and Aelin, you notice, Alara, Ursa, and Chimera cry out and fall limp.
I cry out.
And you cry out.
The human part of your brain cries out.
Oh, okay.
Unpleasant.
And as the Mind Palace comes under siege of this dark presence, I think that is where we will end this week's session.
Damn
I
it.
keep forgetting that Chimera's immunity to trauma is giving Alex trauma, and he's just always trying to shoehorn that in there.
Let me have my fun, Kevin.
No, trauma denied.
So yeah, with 3 heroes trapped in the Mind Palace and 3 heroes outside the Mind Palace, I think that was an exciting cliffhanger for next week.
Hey, never split the party.
I didn't mean to.
You had to poke the big shadow monster in Chimera's brain, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Alex was silent when I asked him what the voice said, because this is what he was doing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say no to a perfect opportunity. Never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake.
Dang it.
Obviously, it's Chimera's evil twin.
Impartial referee.
No, I'm not.
Nobody believes that. No. That's like later too.
Nobody believes that.
Nobody's falling for that. Yeah, impartial referee.
I'll never make that promise again unless I mean it.
You know, well, we won't believe it whether you mean it or not.
Yeah.
You can mean it all you want. You won't,
You ain't fooling nobody.
ain't gonna follow
True.
through on it though.
Yeah, I think Jonesy's right. Like you meant it the first time, it just didn't happen.
It's just physically unable to. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a reflex.
I feel seen. Okay, well, thank you for hanging out with us tonight, everybody. I hope you're having as much fun with Guardians of Haven Season 2 as I am. Excited to have a little bit of a break from Death Games as we deal with this. So thanks, Calvin, for throwing me a bone.
I
Plot-wise.
sure.
Did you unlock an achievement with that? Come on.
Side quest
There should probably
unlocked.
be an achievement for that. I'll come up with an achievement and we'll start next week with that.
Achievement unlocked, padding the runtime.
Side
One
quest
shot like
unlocked.
hell. That's what the achievement's called. One shot like hell.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for hanging out with us. As for news around the network, tomorrow morning we'll have a new episode of the Titan City Serials live. We are getting dangerously close to the end of The Sound of Silence. I hope everybody's enjoying it as much as I am. We have some pretty cool stuff still in store, and we'll be beginning the new serial very shortly after that. With all new characters and all new plots, which that's one of the things I like about the podcast is it is consumable and you can get through it. And if you like a story, you can stick with it. If you don't like a story, you can jump in for the next one. Monday, I'll be back with Office Hours with some additional Alan Wake final draft stuff. Tuesday, we'll be back with City of Destiny. Ordinarily, this would be our Tuesday off, but we will be on this Tuesday. And then next Wednesday, we'll be back here. Same bad time, same bad channel for Guardians of Haven. Deuce, is Monarch on tomorrow night?
Sure enough, tune in for awesome monster fighting action as we go through the breach and fight terrible, terrible things. Maybe, probably. It'll be fine. We're not going to fight anything.
Yeah, it'll be fine. No big deal. I want to say thank you to the Patreon members for supporting us. I do have a couple of sponsor ideas from them finally, so I'm looking forward to integrating those sponsors. The next time we run into a sponsor interview, it will be at least one of our Patreon sponsors here to show up, ask questions of our heroes, give them rewards, ask them for challenges, all that fun stuff. That way Deuce doesn't have to do all the heavy lifting on that in that department. Also, we are scheduling our Patreon actual play. So if you're a member of the Patreon, we are casting people to come and play in that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're revisiting the concept of Heroes Incorporated, which is what began my streaming career and my friendship with Jonesy. And I knew Kevin before that, but getting to play with Overdrive and Mortis way back in the day, they were founding members of Heroes Incorporated. So I'm excited to bring that concept back. Yeah, I'm going to thank our sponsor, Norse Foundry. If you head over to their website, you can use our code USP Norse to get 10% off your order and free shipping. And I want to give my players a chance to say goodbye, plug anything they want to plug, and we'll get out of here, starting with Kat.
Hey, such a blast playing Ursa as always. I love peer pressuring Calvin/Alara into doing something that's sort of questionable and then him getting blamed for it. It's the
What?
best.
What?
So join us next week to see what happens to us because hopefully nothing bad. Nervous laughter. Yeah. And I will pass that to my twin.
I mean, I thought I found a clever workaround. I was like, I'll just bring Chimera into my head and I don't have to go into his. So smart. I guess I should not have done that while Alex had Alan Wake 2 in the brain, because I'm getting some vibes off of that dark presence. Uh,
That's the trick.
It's just a fun. It's not a coincidence. It's just a fun. It's a fun happening that happened.
That's the trick, though. Is Alex always had Alan Wake on the brain. So
true.
That's true. Very true.
Gosh, all right, well, we'll see where this goes. But if you are on YouTube, please check out the Lumen Dice channel. Hoping to bring the gaming streams back this Friday, or if not, this weekend, because there's some cool stuff going on, and I'm excited to get to it. And with that, I will pass it over to the third new guest of the mental space, Kevin.
Hey everybody, I am Kevin. I have been playing Chimera, the mysterious preserver artifact that Satan hangs out in. I mean, we don't know who that mysterious voice is, but we're gonna say, yes. But rest assured, viewers, that all of Chimera's trauma is only in Alex's head. He actually feels nothing. That's just who he is. And so hopefully you'll be back next week. Everybody's kind of pitched some great other stuff to check out. Lots of stuff going on. Holidays are around the corner. Maybe there'll be some 15 shots are coming up for Christmas. I don't even know. Like, who knows what's happening? I have to tune in and find out. And of course,
we did a Thanksgiving special. We did a Christmas special. I need to do like a New Year's special for the Titan City crew with Josiah and Mysterious
Lord.
Boy and Challenger.
Oh Lord. Yeah. So because we know he's gonna have something ridiculous, we're gonna save other Kevin for last. So we're gonna swing all the way around the curve to Captain Flynn, aka Jonesy.
hey team, thanks for tuning in, joining us tonight. It was a blast. Yeah, of course, our GM's up to no good because I don't think he cannot not be up to no good. So, it does lead to the question though, to me is we have Aelin is kind of a twin, sort of, and the moon twins are now the moon triplets. Where is Chimera's siblings? There should be two other siblings, right? Isn't everything threes in this now?
It's true. I mean, Chimera does have one brother in Hat Rack.
So,
And you don't know, like, does the voice count as one or two? Like, I don't even know. We don't know who's speaking.
Yeah, so because we'll find out next week. So as far as things to plug, it is spooky season right now, and over on drive-through, a whole bunch of Green Ronin stuff is on sale for the spooky holidays, including a few M&M things like the Supernatural Handbook and a few other cool things. So yeah, definitely go check it out if you want something spooky for the Halloween season. So with that, I will turn it over to the Deuce.
Hey, that's me. Howdy, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. However you do, those watching live, always love having you here and putting up other silliness. Those watching after the fact, leave us a comment. Tell us what you do, what we did well, what we did poorly, or what you would do instead. And yep, I'm here for it. It's 2025. We're keeping this. We're beating this dead Morse until it stops whinnying. That's right, Kevin Facts are here to stay, and Kevin Fact 166 to fit with the fall season is the fact that Kevin is banned from all Starbucks for life due to the fact he got into a fist fight with a 17-year-old because she kept saying the words PSL, yeah, and he couldn't stand it any longer. So, yeah, now he has to go get his coffee at Dunkin' Donuts like the rest of us commoners. It's a thing. So with that, we'll let Andy take us away.
Hey, everyone, I don't have anything else to plug. Everyone's kind of covered everything. So thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and come join us next week. Alex.
Yeah, no other notes. Just thank you all for hanging out. Until the next time we see you, be good people.